All right, Unit 5 Study Guide. Number 1. A package of sticky notes is in the shape of a parallelogram. The dimensions of one sticky note are shown. What is the area of one sticky note? What's the formula for area of a parallelogram? Jordan? Okay. Or we could say area equals length times. Okay. All right. So area equals 12 4/10 times 8 8/10. And when you multiply that, you should get area equals 109 1200 centimeters squared. Is that correct? Yes. Make sure that you have your units, centimeters. We square it because how many dimensions are we talking about? 2, length times width. So it's squared. Number 2. What is the height of a parallelogram with a base of 7 meters and an area of 84 square meters? So again, we're talking about a parallelogram. So area equals base times height. What do they tell us in this problem? They give us the base and they give us the area, but we're looking for the height. So we need to make sure that we plug those things into our formula correctly. The area, so we replace the A with 84 equals, the base is 7, and we're going to use the variable h for height. So what's the math we know how to do here? What's the one-step equation? Cameron? Yes, because we're multiplying 7 times h, and the inverse operation is division. Divide by 7, divide by 7. 7 divided by 7 gives you 1, so we're left with h equals 12. 12, and what's our unit? Is it meters squared or meters? Just meters, because we're just talking about one direction, straight up and down. So 12 meters. Are those getting easier for you when they give you the area? I think you're getting better at those. All right, number 3. What is the area of the triangle? So what's the formula for area of a triangle? Tyler? Area equals 1/2 base times height, or base times height divided by 2, right? So area equals 1/2. What's our base? And what's our height? 12, right? It's the one that goes from the base straight up to the tallest point, times 12. Area equals 1/2. And what's 30 times 12? And half of 180. Or 180 divided by 2. What's 18 divided by 2? 9. So 90. And our unit is meters squared. We're talking 2 dimensions, base times height, so we're squaring it again. Number 4, a triangle is cut from a piece of fabric. The triangle has a height of 8 inches and an area of 120 square inches. What is the length of the base of the triangle? So I'm going to think about this. I have a triangle. It has a height of 8 inches. So from the base straight up, that's 8 inches. And the area equals 120 inches. And it says, what is the base? That'd be helpful if I move that up. All right, so let's write our formula. Area equals 1/2 base times height. So We have the area of 120 square inches, so we replace the A with 120 equals 1/2 of the base, and the height is 8. So what are we solving for? What, the base, this B right here. So what's the math that you know how to do? There's nothing to do on this side of the equal sign. Can I take half of the base? No, I don't know what that is. Can I take half of the height?
Yes.
What's half of 8?
4.
So half of 8 is 4, and I'm left with a B. What's the math I know how to do here? This is 4 times B, so what's the inverse operation? Divide. Divide by 4, divide by 4. And you're left with
3.
B equals 30 inches. Is it 30 inches squared or just 30 inches? It's just 30 inches because we're just talking about the distance from here to here in one direction, so it's just 30 inches. All right, 5. An eraser has the dimensions shown at the right. An eraser has the dimensions shown at the right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that at the right? Okay. I don't like the way that's written, but anyway, we know how to solve this. What is the area of the eraser? So what shape is this? A trapezoid. What is the formula for area of a trapezoid? Base 1 plus base 2 times the height. Or you could write it, area equals base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. Are either of those correct? Yes. So essentially, in both of them, you would add base 1 and base 2 together. Add those together, multiply it by the height, and then divide by 2. We know that multiplying by half is the same thing as dividing by 2. Which formula do you want me to use? This one over here? Okay. Area equals 8 plus 5 times 6 divided by 2. Area equals 8 plus 5 is 13 times 6 divided by 2. Area equals 13 times 6. 13 times 6, 78. 78 divided by 2. So area equals 39. 39 centimeters squared. Any questions about that one? Okay. The regular hexagon shown is enlarged so that the sides are 5 times as large. What effect does this have on the perimeter? So if we made them 5 times as large, perimeter, this would still be a 6. What would this be if I made this 5 times as large? That would make this one 30. That would make this one. How much is this one? This It started at 6 centimeters, so that makes it 30. That makes this one 30. Well, that makes this one. That makes this one. That makes this one 30. So what effect does it have on the perimeter? What is perimeter? The distance around. So what effect would it have on the perimeter? It would make it 5 times as large. So the perimeter was 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. So it's 6 how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the perimeter was 36 centimeters. But now what is it? 30 times 6 equals 180 centimeters. All right, bless you. Any questions about that one? All right, let's look at number 7. What is the area of the figure shown below? So what's the trouble I have with this figure? What do you think, Tyler? I need to split it. It's an irregular figure or a composite figure. That means it's made up of 2 different shapes. There's 2 different ways you can split it. You could cut this off up here, or you could cut it this way. Which way did you all do it? Down. Cut it this way? Okay. All right. Do we want to find the area over here first or over here? The left? Okay. So I see the height is 3. What's the base right here? No, that's right. So what's the problem? I've got this part plus this part has to equal, so this plus this has to equal 12. And we know this section is what? 3 feet, because it matches this. So how much is this section? 9 feet. And 3 times 9 is? 3 times 9 is 27 feet squared for this section. Now I've got some work to do here. I know this is 3, but I need to figure out how tall this is. What's the height? So I've got 3 here, but I've got a little bit more here. So this is 4 feet. So 3 feet times 4 feet is 12 feet squared. So I take this and I add this. 27 feet squared plus 12 feet squared, 39 feet squared. Any questions?